Everybody, happy Friday. So happy to have you here with me today. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to start my day off with a good stretch. I'm feeling a little creaky, so going into the weekend, give yourself a nice little pat on the back because you're here and you showed up. So let's get started. You won't need your stretch band today. We're going to start in the standing position and we're going to start with our IT band stretch. So the IT band actually attaches at the hip and goes through the knee and all the way down just past the knee on the outside of the leg. And it is fascia that connects bone, tissue, joints. So tends to get really tight for all of us. You're going to take your right leg and stand on the right leg, cross your left leg over. Okay. If you need something to hold on to, desk, chair, grab whatever's there if balance is an issue. And we're going to keep your weight on the back leg and you're going to start tipping forward just a little at a time. Start to feel that stretch engage. Remember, we're not shooting for bad pain. We're going for a nice gentle stretch. So relax the back of your neck down. I think you've got the stretch for now, so you don't need to be looking up at me. Keep your spine nice and aligned. I'm going to stay quiet for a little bit so we can all kind of turn into our bodies, get that mind-body connection going. Make sure you've got your breath. Breathe into the tight spots. Inhale. And on the exhale, see if your body allows you to go just a little deeper. Stay with your breath. Breathe in. Feel that muscle relax, release. You might feel a release in your glute. That's normal. Maybe behind the knee. That's normal. All right. Make sure your knees are, as you come up, bend your knees slightly. Okay. And then come up one vertebrae at a time, head coming up last so we don't get dizzy. All right. Let's shake that leg out and move to the other side. So left leg, you're going to put your weight on the left leg and cross the right over the left. You can even pop your hip out a little bit, get a little sass going on the left hip. And nice and gentle coming down. Stay with your breath. Focus inward. Pay attention to how the back of the leg, the side of the leg, is feeling. In through the nose, out through the mouth or nose, doesn't matter. Don't overthink it as long as you are breathing. Relax your head, your neck, your back, your arms, kind of like a rag doll. Let gravity take over. All right, bend the knees gently as you roll up slowly. Head comes up last. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So heel into the floor, back nice and flat. Apparently balance is a thing for me today. Back nice and flat. Bend the knee slightly, the back knee, and then tilt forward. You can also do this seated in your chair if you prefer, or just hang on to something. Same thing here, right? So we're allowing our body to settle into the stretch. We're giving our muscle the time to relax by allowing our breath to guide it. So in on every exhale, pay attention, see maybe that muscle melts just a little more. Inhale, exhale. Wherever you are in your flexibility, if you're like super bendy and can get all the way down there, go for it. The rest of us will just be right here. Two more breaths here. All right, nice and slow. Come on up. Oh, excellent. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling better already. Okay, other side. Leg forward, nice and straight. Knee into the floor. Flat back, tilt back, sit your seat back as if you had a chair right behind you. Or perhaps you're already sitting and have a chair right behind you. Either way, breathe, release. Inhale. Very normal for us to have different flexibility from left to right. So if you're feeling like this feels really different for you, we're all in the same boat, I think. Settle here. If you want to deepen your stretch, you can even push the heel into the floor gently. Feel a little more expansion in the back of the leg. Right, nice and slow coming up. Excellent. All right, so let's grab our chair. We did the side, we did the back. Let's do the front with our hip flexors, which are right here. So what we're looking for is a nice stretch through the front of the thigh. Okay, it's a little bit nuanced in this position. I know you've all done it, but just make sure you're getting that stretch right here. So you're going to take a step back, and how deep the stretch is depends on you, however you'd like. So let's do a little pelvic tuck, and right away we can feel a little bit of a stretch in the front without really even going forward. Keep your torso nice and tall, okay? So no bending over, because as soon as you bend over, we're kind of losing that stretch in the front. So nice and tall, and then shift the hip forward. Notice my shoulders are still pretty upright here. My trunk is coming forward with me, but I'm not bending forward, okay? So see if you can activate that stretch here. If you're pressing the heel down, you might even be getting a nice calf stretch. Inhale. Exhale. And if you'd like to deepen it, you certainly can by widening your stance, or elongating, I should say. All right, let's switch. You know the drill. Let's do our little pelvic tuck first. Press the heel down. Trunk nice and tall. And ease down. Shoulders stay over the hips. Breathe into the front of the thigh. All right, excellent. All right, one of my favorite full body stretches. Let's use our chair, step back, and we're gonna hinge into a 90-degree angle, or wherever your maximum is for you. Find your happy place and allow your hips to sink back, allow your chest to sink through the shoulders, and drop your head. Here, as you breathe, you might feel like you can go down, sink your chest further through the shoulders toward the floor. If you'd like to deepen that chest shoulder stretch, gently press your palms into the chair or your desk. All right, bend your knees, slowly roll up with the rounded back. Head comes up last. Excellent. All right, let's get our upper body here. Interlace your fingers, palms up to the ceiling, belly nice and tight. And we're gonna tip back, open the chest. Nice deep rib expanding breath here. If you have the shoulder flexibility, gently coax your arms a little further back. Give yourself a little bit more of a shoulder and chest opening here. Right, let's bring it up to the center. A little tilt. Now, as we tilt, keep your weight of your seat. Your glutes are evenly weighted on the seat, okay? So we're not lifting here off the chair. We're keeping ourselves firmly planted and we're just tilting through the side. You can gently coax this arm over a little further. Deep inhale, expand your rib cage. There you go. Gently come up. We're gonna switch. Again, make sure you're firmly and evenly planted. Tip on over. Deeply breathing, perhaps gently coaxing that upper arm over. All right, up to the center. Wonderful. Whew. Roll out. All right, let's do our rotations here. So you're going to take one hand, I'll take my left, and put it over the opposite knee. We are going to use a counter push here. So your leg stays firm, your knee pushes into your hand, and your hand pushes into the knee. So you have a little resistance here, and it creates an anchor. You're going to use that anchor, sit up nice and tall, belly tight, and rotate over. Definitely use your chair. I'm looking to the camera so you can hear me, but you're going to keep twisting and your head is going to follow. Your body will definitely follow the head. So we lead with the head and we can usually get a little bit more of a rotation that way. I want you to sit tall, belly tight, and pretend that your trunk is a rag. And you're going to rotate, squeeze the rag so you can squeeze the water out of it. So this is more of an active stretch when we do that. Abs tight, increase your rotation. Don't forget your knee, the resistance, your anchor at the knee and the hand can help push deeper into the stretch. And of course, we're not ever strong arming anything, right? Sit tall, create your anchor at the knee and hand, push one into the other, and twist. Let your body follow your head, look behind you. Belly tight, sit tall. On the exhale, see if you can twist just a little deeper, squeeze that water out. All right, let's take a couple deep breaths here to internalize everything that we have just given our body. It is a gift. Our bodies are our gifts, and it is our responsibility and duty to take care of them. So thanks for being here today, and we're taking care of ourselves.